All right, so today we're going to be solving problems using the four-square method to, again, find common denominators. Okay, and we're going to be adding and subtracting fractions. Please draw the square. What goes in square number 1? Jamil. Okay, so you write the, whoops. Yes, thank you for asking. You may sharpen your pencil. All right, so you write the problem. Sorry, my finger is not working today. Square number 2. What goes in square number 2?
The least common.
Square number 2. Raise your hand, please. Jalen. All right, the least common multiple is square number 2. Boys, what's the problem? All right. Square number 3. Mia. All right, you're rewriting. Rewrite the problem. We write it vertically, right? And we're going to also find the common denominator there. Last box, Danette. Simplify. Simplify. All right, so those are the 4 parts of the four-square model to find those common denominators. All right, so here's our first problem. Let's see, Ariana, read that problem for us.
Amy bought 3 1/4 a pound of carrots, 1 1/2 a pound of sugar, and 7/3 of a pound of flour. She carried all these items in one bag. What is the total weight of the items in the bag?
All right, so this is a word problem. Okay, what is the first thing we do with a word problem, Savani? That's something we do, but what is the first thing that we do in our problem-solving steps? Emma? Write a solution sentence. What could that solution sentence be, Joseph?
The total weight of the items in the bag is
Okay, the total weight.
Do we write that down too?
You should know what to write on your journal. You're writing a solution sentence. The total weight. Oops. Okay. Sorry. I know, we're on it keeps changing. There we go. I'm going to stop for a second. Guys, we will get the hang of this. Okay? A solution sentence is just restating that question, right? The total weight is blank. And what's the units? Pounds. Thank you. Love when everybody's on the same page. All right, what's the next step in problem solving, Savani? Yes, we figure out what we know, okay? So, what do we know? Okay, what do we know from the problem? What's the first one? Mia.
We know that she bought 3
3 1/4. What? All right, what else do we know? Roger.
That she got one half pound of sugar.
All right, 1/2. Jasmine.
She got 7/3 pounds of flour.
7/3. All right, so can I write an equation to help me solve this problem? What can I write? Mia? You're going to add them all. Good. But I have an equation, so I'm going to put my addition. An equation has to have what symbol? Equal. So what is it going to equal? It's going to be pounds, but do we know how many pounds?
No.
So what do we need to put in that spot? A question mark, but if it's an equation, 5th grade we learned we could put what there?
Variable.
A variable, and what one do we want to use? P? P works. Okay, 3/4 plus 1/2 plus 7/3 equals P, and P is those total pounds. All right, so Juan rode his bike 1.5 miles to his friend's Jeremy's house, and then 1 1/4 mile to school. How far did Juan ride his bike in all? All right, so what's the first thing that you should write in your journal, Jashawn? Well, you don't have to write out the problem. What do you need to write, though? The solution sentence, okay? And then go on to your next step. I'm going to pause so I can walk around and see how we're doing. I want you to tell me as you're writing what you're doing, okay? Because it's recording, okay? All right.
Make the little square.
My handwriting is ugly. Okay, so first of all, eating chair.
So we found our You're right. Oh, this is. I got it. I haven't yet. Good job. When you're on a road,
Miss Bessie, can I start?
Yeah, start.
So I first did 4 square. I put one.
Have somebody at your table pull
This
one
is
card,
ugly handwriting.
and you guys do that problem together while you're waiting. Pull one card
One is
for the
like that
table
one.
group.
Okay, so I did the least common multiple is 4 because
One card for your table to
2 goes into a 4.
No, you just do 2.
voices on.
That's the 2.
Pick one problem. Have somebody at your table read the problem, solve it together while we're waiting, okay?
No. And then I do 1. Oh my goodness.
You wrote it too. Yeah, it's time.
Hold on. I'm not done. 1. That's ugly. What did I just do?
Do you want to sit with your group? No? Okay, I'll bring it. Oh, you guys have to do it.
You're crazy.
I know. There we go. That's still not enough space.
Okay.
So then I took that. And then, okay. This is hard to use, I swear.
So far, Marshall
That
has
is not a 2.
said 1 1/2 plus 1 1/4.
Yeah, she said look now.
He has the least common multiple of 4. Now he's rewriting the problem. So you should be following the same steps in your group. Pick one card, work that card together, okay, on a new page.
Isn't it like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were supposed to do one together.
Did you fart? You're disgusting.
I can't hold it. Let's go to the bathroom.
No wonder it stinks over here. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'll do 24. What's it 24?
All right, my voice has started. Your voice will respectfully stop. I need everybody's attention. Go back to this problem with Juan and check your work against Marshall's. The least common multiple was 4. So 1 1/2 becomes 1 2/4 because that's the equivalent fraction. 1 1/4 becomes 1 1/4. Okay, I do have a problem though with your, does anybody else see where the problem is in box 3? Okay, Marshall, do you see the problem in box 3? What did you forget? What'd you forget? If I multiply 1 1/2 by 2, do I get 1 2/4? No. What should that be? If we multiply by 2, we get a totally different thing. All right. Can somebody help Marshall to remember what should be there? Emma. 2 over 2. We have to make equivalent fractions. We multiply by a fraction equivalent to 1. So whatever you multiply the numerator by, you multiply the denominator by. Okay? Because we know how to multiply fractions. We're practicing that tomorrow. We would get a completely different answer because that is 5 halves. Right? 3 halves. And times 2 is something completely different. Okay? Yeah, it would be 3 because 6 halves is 3. Okay. All right, the last one here is a subtraction problem. Okay? That's one of yours? Okay. All right, so look at the board. Jim walks 1/4 of a mile to school. Mary walks 2/5 of a mile to school. How much farther does Mary walk than Jim? Do you already have it? Okay. You had it in your problems? All right, so you should be drawing